It is your girl Embryo B.
And I am Rabaya Knight, and we're here with another episode of
Sorry Not Sorry podcast, where we give you the real, and yes, you may get offended,
but we're not sorry.
Yeah, that's cute. Wait, I can't see myself on the screen.
wait, we got
I live to see myself on the screen. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, y'all. So when you think of woman empowerment, you think of this person. He has stayed true to his authentic self and his abundant light, no matter the amount of success or fame that is drawn to his name. He has encouraged your woman better than you have yourself. Please, let's give it up for the lovely, the wonderful, big sexy.
I like that. That was cute. I like that a lot. I love it. Thank y'all so much for having me.
Thank you for coming. It seemed like you had your whole introduction. You want to tell the people who you is?
No. I thought I was gonna be able to see myself right here. This is fab, though.
So this right here, this your camera right here. You look into this one.
Got
we
it,
just
okay.
don't like the reflection into the theme song.
Got it. Oh, it makes sense. Okay, so I'm good. I'm ready. Let's
Either
get
way,
into
you
some
look
things.
good. You look good. Okay.
Down.
So.
And wait, this y'all card game?
Yes.
That is so cute. Because when you said sorry, not sorry, I'm like, sorry, not sorry is right here.
Yes,
too.
we made it.
That's cute. I like that. I love that.
Okay, so we break it down in 3 segments. The first segment, we have our guests come here. This is the icebreaker. This is where we play the card game. Now, our card game, all of our questions come from us, but we have forgot half of the questions ourselves.
We don't have no control of what these cards do.
Okay.
And they
Set the tone.
stimulate where the episode will go.
Okay.
Second segment is, we're going to call this second segment the audacity, where we talk about the audacity of not just the men, but the women as well.
Okay.
We're going to ask you a few questions. We can just have a dialogue back and forth. And then the third segment, we're going to close it out with our final question.
Okay. Perfect.
So because you're the special guest,
We're going to let you pull it
Okay.
first.
Take the honors. Okay. If you had to describe your dating history using only fast food restaurant slogans, which one would you pick? Ooh, that's cute.
You can use a slogan or a restaurant.
yeah, I feel like you're about to say something crazy.
No, I'm really trying to think.
Mine is gonna be what yours was for?
See, mine was
That's a good one.
like for the slogan. See, I don't know too many slogans, so I can give you a fast food restaurant. Like it was McDonald's, it was then, but now since I'm like, I'm a little better than McDonald's now, we could probably go get us a little Chick-fil-A sandwich or something. Like,
Okay, so yours would be Chick-fil-A right now?
yeah.
Maybe mine would be Subway Eat Fresh.
Oh,
Why Subway Eat Fresh?
Because I keep a fresh one.
okay.
I keep a fresh. Baby, when I tell you, I've never been in a real relationship in my life. And I'm 30 years old. I've never been in a real relationship.
Is it because you don't want a relationship?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
It's a little bit because I'm just at a place in my life. I don't really too much do well with games. I don't play games well at all. I don't do like how some people say, oh, I don't like liars, but they continue to deal with liars.
Absolutely.
I don't play games with people.
I'm one of them type of people. I be like, I don't like liars.
I start looking at you a whole different person. I don't even play those games. So a lot of guys I replace over and over and over and over.
I am just like that, and see, my friends used to get on me about it, but I really feel like I'm gonna be like you because
See, the difference is this girl right here. See, you keep a new one and replace her. She don't keep no new one. Like you don't keep no new one.
yeah, I don't keep a new one. I just once I'm irritated with you, it's just like, okay, you can go.
But it's okay.
What's your sign, sister?
Pisces, like you can go.
What's your
Like,
sign?
I'm a Leo.
I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Leo.
Yeah.
I do understand there's good guys out there. I'm not going to group everybody and say that it's not good guys out there. But as a young women, and y'all on the grind, keep that mindset. When things don't look right, when it don't feel right, when it don't smell right, when it's not vibing with your energy right, let it go.
Immediately.
You said
no other way.
You said run a tight ship. You said get this ship out.
Let it go.
Very strict over here.
Let it go.
Very
Down.
strict. Okay, I'm gonna pull the next one.
Okay.
This
This
crazy.
is cute.
This is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This
What
is
it
crazy.
say? What it say?
Have you ever used a food item during sex?
Have you?
Yes, I have.
Would you consider chocolate a...
Wait. Would you? If it's edible, it's food, right?
Yeah. Chocolate is a food item.
I know. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about whipped cream
What was
and ice cream.
Oh, you use ice cream?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard I don't think I'm experienced enough. I don't think
You've never heard whipped cream and ice cream.
Yeah,
that's the most basic one.
The most I did was ice.
Ice? No, but sister, you never heard of whipped cream?
I have heard the whipped. I'm trying to see like. I ain't never did it. Like I ain't never heard the ice cream. Like I ain't, but I can see like why. Like it's cold.
Yeah,
it's sweet. Yeah, I don't ever use ice.
Like some people with grapefruit.
Wait, does Taylor Port count?
Girl, no, that's a drink.
Okay, but it's still like a liquid, a beverage that you get. It's edible, like it's drinkable.
Hold on.
I think
sex.
That's not food though.
Yeah,
during.
Yes, I know.
I was trying to think at the same time.
That's what Damn. Okay, so your turn.
What do you wish you were taught about sex when you were younger?
Ooh.
I wish. Let me see. That
Mine's is going to be that it's a great feeling that you can hold out on.
But I also wish.
Y'all mature young women. I like that.
Because I'm trying to.
Yeah. It's a great feeling that you can hold out on. Because everybody rushes it. It's something that you do not have to rush. I promise you. It's a lot of people on this earth who are horny balls. You ain't gonna miss out on nothing.
That's a fact.
Nothing. I was just about to say, I wish that I knew that sex does not change how a man feel about you. Like, just like they say that babies don't keep men, sex does not keep a man around at all. Like, and growing up, like, I really didn't have like too many people talking to me about sex. So like when I first was like starting off, like I'm not scared to say I was naive. I was gullible. Like, a man could tell me this, a man could tell me that, and I would be like, okay, like, because we doing this, like, like, I'm doing this with him, like, he's not gonna do that. No, it makes a man like want to go do it even more, like, because he wants to see if he can get that what he's getting from you from other people. So it's just like, I wish that I knew that. Now I just had to figure it out on my own. Like, it didn't take me too long to figure it out. I got it real quick. But once I got it.
And baby, this is the thing, you young, sister. So you live and you learn, everything be trial and error. Sometimes you got to go through the hurt, you got to go through the pain, because it makes you wiser and stronger as a young lady. Just imagine when you hit 30 and 35 and 40, because I know you're younger than all those ages I named. You're going to be in a whole different spectrum of your life.
Absolutely.
Where you are literally looking at men like, you have to come with this, and this.
That. And that's exactly what I be telling everybody. Like, I be telling her, I be like, we're so young, but I'm glad that we're going through a lot of the things that we're going through now, because it's just like, we didn't have nobody to tell us like, hey, like this, that, and the third. Like, we teach each other how to do certain stuff, or we teach each other, okay, don't do this, don't do that.
Our older man couldn't come over here playing even if he tried.
At all. So it's just like, it's one of those things. It's just like, when we do get to that age, when we do get there, it's just like, oh, we already done been there. We've been there, did that. It ain't gonna fly over here, like, at all.
Facts. I like that.
We're gonna do one more round, and then we're gonna move into the second segment.
Look, you just
I like this. Name something non-sexual that turns you on. I have like a hand fetish.
Like
hands.
Playing with people's hands?
Not even playing with people's hands. I love, and so that, because it says non-sexual, I can say that that's my thing, because I like girl hands too and guy hands. I have a thing with like, I like.
So like, is it nails, like, or it's just like a hand period?
It's the feeling of a hand.
I just like the way hands look. Certain type of hands.
So it's just like how people have feet fetish. You have a hand fetish.
I don't know where that demonic spirit came from. I love hands. I'm so serious. I don't know what it is. I'm always looking at, with girls, I'm looking at the nails.
Okay.
With guys, I'm looking at the structure of the fingertips.
Okay.
The smoothness, like, I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Ask my friends. I'm like infatuated with hands.
Okay. With me, it's an ear thing with me. Like touching my ear, or just like anything with my ear. I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's an ear thing. I don't know. It's weird, but it's an ear thing. What's up with you?
I don't know if it's a non-sexual. I would say a non-sexual turn on to me is a low voice.
Okay.
Like, if you
like that sleepy voice.
Yeah, that sleepy voice. I'd be like, you want to wake
up. What's a sleepy voice?
Like when you first call a man in the morning, they be having like, hello.
Yeah.
Like, it be that deep voice.
Okay, like when you call somebody, you can tell they just woke up. You can hear it in the tone.
That rasp.
Yeah.
There's something in there got that rasp up in there.
But let me ask you something. So how do you get that out of women? Because you like women, so how do you get that out of female?
Anything that
just you gay?
I'm both. Bye. Yeah.
How do you get that?
But see, that's the thing. It's not the deepness of the voice. It's just like the mellow tone,
the raspiness. Yeah.
Like if you got a mellow tone, kind of calm voice that soothes just my ears when I hear it. Oh, we could talk. I can listen to you talk all day.
Got
okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay, cool. It's like music to you. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's out of the three artists, Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Lil Durk, use one of their verses to pick up somebody in the room. I'm gonna choose our photographer. He's right there, by the way. So you gonna tell me if you don't want to go home with me, just throw me down, okay? They say shoot a shoe.
Yes, thumb out, period.
Okay.
Bro. Okay.
It's your turn, last. You pull last.
Okay. I thought I already pulled, no? Okay.
This is second, and then we go into the second segment.
Do you feel like it's important? Do you feel like it's important for your partner to know if you had an STD in the past? Absolutely. Well, yeah, like if it comes up like I'm not no liar. And I don't even necessarily think it's about being a liar. I think it's just about like if it's anything that's gonna affect like where we are or our relationship like right now, I'm gonna tell you. But if it's something that like got like clear or it was curable, like if it comes up in the conversation, I'll let you know for sure. It's not nothing that I'm keeping a secret. It's not nothing that like I'm just gonna be presenting on the table like, oh yeah, like I had 4 STDs like when we first started talking. No, but if it's something where it's not affecting my health or your health right now, but if it comes up in the conversation, I'm going to tell you. But it's not something that I'm going to be presenting with. Now, if it's something that's uncurable or something that I still have, like at the time, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna want to be talking to nobody. Like my priority is gonna be in a different place because that's not even gonna be where I'm at. I'm gonna be somewhere else mentally with it.
Would you? I mean,
yeah.
do you feel like it's important for your?
Yeah, I do. Especially, and it's so crazy. You want me to be 100% honest with y'all?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here mesmerized with y'all. Y'all so young and intelligent and mature. Because how you even wrap that up, that was so true.
Yeah.
I feel like if it's something that's going to affect your partner in that way, of something that you currently have, absolutely 100% you disclose that. But if it is something that has been cured, because contrary to popular belief, a lot of people have had STDs.
We live in Atlanta.
A lot.
Y'all just don't know because y'all don't get checked.
Cured. And so I feel like if that's in your past, it's cured. I can see why a person may keep it to themselves.
Yeah. Like, they're not going to be presented with that. Now, if it comes up in the conversation and you lie, I think that's a different story. But yeah. Absolutely.
I agree.
All right, y'all. So we move on to the second segment. This segment is called the audacity because the amount of it that this generation and you people have is crazy. And I feel like we have the perfect guest speaker to speak on this thing. Yeah. He goes off. So the first thing...
You know who you remind me of a little bit? Jada Waiter.
Really?
Yeah. You remind me like you could be Jada's little cousin.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
You kind of do favor her.
Yeah, I see it. Personality too.
Okay, so the first, how we're going to start off is we're going to speak on the audacity of men demanding wifey energy from women when they don't even take them out on a real date. How does that math work to y'all? Like, men do not come with the right energy to expect what they want.
You want to start it or you want me to start it?
Oh, you can start.
I think in this but see, the thing is, about this conversation is a slippery slope too, because it's a lot of things that have changed over the generations. So I can understand when I have these conversations with men and I say the men have changed in this generation, they hit me with women have changed too.
Yeah.
Right? So I get the duality in that. However, I do understand that what I witnessed as a child with my father and my mother, I seen him take the place of a man. Yeah. And that is the bills, the house responsibility, whining, dining, catering. And so that's when you get a soft girl energy out of a woman. So I think in this generation, I think the men, they really be on a me too. I want to be whined. I want to be dined. I want to be taken care of. I want to be spoiled. So I think that's why a lot of times they get the stronger side of a woman. I'll say that, for lack of a better word. But I think that guys have to do better as far as just being the head. Yeah. And so when you set that standard, is really you going to get everything that you want out of a woman. So when you learn how to wine and dine and you learn how to do those things that she likes, you're able to get everything that you desire out of her. And I think in this generation, they're not good with that. Yep. They don't even know where to start, where to begin in doing those things.
And that be my main point. Like with guys in this generation, it's like you require all these things out of a young lady. And because the places that y'all go looking for the girls that y'all find, y'all think that it's no more good women out here, and that young ladies such as us haven't been raised right, or we're all the same. No. You find what you go looking for and the places that you go looking for.
My girl's so mature to be so young. I gotta know y'all age.
If you find a female in the club, there's no way that you don't think that she's not finna be going to the club every weekend, that she's not finna be partying, drinking. Like, my thing is, and here's my thing, back to men need to learn how to lead. Like, men feel like submission should be giving. And it
don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
Submission does not mean control. Why should I submit to you when you don't give me anything to submit to? So that be my whole thing. And not only that, like, different men, like me personally, like, I have so many different sides. Like, I have a soft side, I have a side where I feel like I have to lead, where I feel like I have to be an alpha woman. Like, I have so many sides. But like you said, a man that comes and he knows how to lead, he knows how to make a female want to be submissive, I soften up a little bit, like a whole lot. Like, I don't even feel comfortable cursing around you. Like, I don't even look at you in a lustful or sexual way. Like, it feels so disgusting to even think about you in that way. Like, so a man that puts me in an aspect or in a world to where it's just like I soften up so much where it got me looking at myself like, who are you?
Yo, how old are y'all? Oh my! No, maybe put it on the phone so I can see the number. How old are y'all? Because these girls, when I tell you these girls so mature. Wait, hold on. Let me see. What? Both?
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of you. Yo, I'm literally gagging with y'all. Both of y'all that age?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm about to, mine's about to go up one in August, but yes, we both are.
Y'all are so mature. Not to say y'all gotta still keep living. Y'all gonna make mistakes. Y'all probably have made mistakes.
Absolutely.
But to still have that mindset, because I'm sitting here like, yo, because I'm a wordsmith. I know how to answer. I know what to say. Absolutely. And I'm just listening to both of y'all. Y'all have so much wisdom. That's good. I didn't mean to cut you off, though.
No,
but I'm just sitting here mesmerized. And I'm so happy to be a part of y'all journey of success. On the way to the motherfucking top.
Tiffany.
That's the thing that we love about this podcast. Like, we have episodes where people literally feel like, who are these girls? Like, they're not educated at all. And then we have other episodes where it's just like, who are these females? Like, they speak with so much intellect, they speak with so much intelligence. So that's what we love about this podcast. Like, it can be either be like, hold on, wait, they speaking some real shit, or it can be like
real calm, cool, and like we just chilling on the couch. But that's the point of Sorry Not Sorry. It's literally for everybody to come on here and feel like they can speak on whatever and not be judged. Like, I feel like now with society and social media, influencers feel like they got to hold back themselves a lot because people are going to judge them. And it's like, we know we're going to get judged regardless. People judge you the moment you walk outside.
Absolutely.
And
it's
look
inevitable.
at them the wrong. Like, it's so that's why we create this podcast, because, we're sorry that you feel the way that you feel, but we're not at the end of the day. We're going to say what we've got to say.
Absolutely. And I live, and I want y'all to know, too, when it comes down to the situation with those men, because this is the thing, again, I'm not going to put my foot on everybody as far as grouping all men together. But y'all have to know, as young ladies, they have to earn that from y'all.
Absolutely.
It doesn't work that way to just be giving everything. Because what happens is a lot of times is you'll give him the things of a wife. You cooking, you cleaning, you servicing,
and
you making sure he good mentally. You giving him everything that you have. You putting all of your things on hold, your life, everything that you desire for your fucking life to put into a man. And a lot of times they'll take it and give it to another motherfucker. They'll take it and you have him eating different, thinking different, moving different, operating different. He's dressing different. You know the vibes.
Yeah.
He don't think the same. He's ordering salmon at the restaurant when he was going, he was ordering chicken fingers.
Hello.
And what they'll do is they'll take it and they'll give it to another B-I-T-C-H.
Yes, you want to know
And you will
something?
be out here lost, confused, hurt. So in this day and age, make them earn it.
Man, you just
Show
literally
you why they husband material. Everybody want to leave, but they don't even show the qualifications.
You just described both of our exes at that
what it
point.
is that you're doing. It doesn't work like that. We're not living in the 1800s where I had to depend on you to pay the bills,
Hello.
the car note, the insurance, the light
Baby,
bill.
I am the
These
breadwinner.
girls die.
And see, now men don't want a woman like that. Like, they want a woman to want to sit back on their back
And clip that. That's a fact,
they
though.
were like, no, like, men genuinely, like, we just had a guest on here and he was just saying, like, would you want to be what did he call it, a helpmate?
a helpmate. Yes,
He called it a helpmate. While the man goes out, he pays the bills, he works hard, but it's the woman's duty to, help him, uplift him. And the thing that we were saying is, yes, as a woman, you're supposed to uplift your man. You're supposed to make him, help him have a more peaceful time, especially if he is going out, being the breadwinner, getting it all. But also, we were saying, like, as a man, you should not want a woman who just sits on her back. That, in my mind, that is a lack of drive. As a young lady myself, I don't want to just sit on my back and watch my man just go get everything. Like, because at the end of the day, if you leave me tomorrow, if you just up and decide you leave me, what do I have?
It's like, what am I gonna do?
What do I have besides a prenup?
Yeah.
and
That is so smart to think that way. And I always tell girls that, hey, that's why the beauty of Atlanta is that you can go and work at McDonald's. You could be a bottle girl. You could be a server. You could be a waitress. You could work at Hobnob. And then when you get off, you go and chase your dreams. You have a fashion line. You have a podcast. You have a shoe line. It's so much greatness here, and you're able to achieve everything. And I always tell my girls, if you got to go get you a job at Taco Bell, do that. Never get to a place in your life where you are wholeheartedly dependent on somebody.
Absolutely.
Because when somebody is able to smell that, that's when they go in for the kill.
Yes.
And that's when they bite your motherfucking head off because they know you have nowhere to go. You're going to take whatever is given to you because you can't supply yourself with anything that's going on outside of what I have going on.
They want to.
So even if you do, because all girls deep down inside want a man that's going to come and supply.
Yeah, absolutely.
But always make sure in some type of way, whether it's an online boutique, whether it's a degree, whether it's a pot, you always have something in your back pocket to fall back on in your life that can generate a stream of income.
Hello.
Okay, so I do want to talk about this. I want to talk about how men always have like the audacity, or they always talking about some like OnlyFans girls or girls that sell content, but they be subscribing to these OnlyFans contents late at night. So like, I want to know, like, what's your opinion on that? Like, I feel like men judge females who do OnlyFans like in the limelight, in the spotlight, or when the question is asked to them, but they be the same men who be hitting up these women like, oh, how much? Or this and that and the third.
I know.
Like,
it's so much hypocrisy in
yes.
it. And it's like, I think what it is more of just a fantasy for them.
Okay.
So when they come to the realization like, oh no, I actually want a wife that has not been passed around, because in their mind, that's the perception that they perceive those girls as. When you have some girls that play with their pussy in private on their camera, but you can't just fuck them out in the streets. Yeah. That's a job for them in that box. You have some girls who do OnlyFans. They don't do OnlyFans with other guys. Yeah, they're not on there actively having sex. They're doing solo content. Guys too. Yeah. You have some guys that only do solo content. It is with nobody else, right? And so I think it's just more so of a fantasy. Okay. And then once the fantasy is over, then it's back to reality of, no, I want my wife to be looked at in this certain type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I also think, too, a lot of people follow trends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Just like with Hey Arnold. To the world, she hated Hey Arnold because everybody else hated Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
But behind closed, y'all probably too young for Hey Arnold.
Oh,
y'all know Hey Arnold?
Yes.
Hey Arnold.
Yes.
The
I
whole
love that. Yes.
I'm a 90s baby
And you
down.
know, behind closed doors, she was infatuated. She was in love with Hey Arnold because that's just how it be sometimes.
Absolutely.
You follow the trends of what everybody else is saying, everybody else is doing, everybody hating Hey Arnold, so she just followed along with what was going
Absolutely.
on. So I think that's what it is.
As like a female realist, I feel like I hear a lot of women say, and this is not, I'm not saying that I agree or disagree with it. I hear a lot of women say, or I see a lot of posts on social media, since we're talking about following trends, that say, if you're a female and you're broke, there's no way you should be broke if you got a vagina. Like you said, like do OnlyFans or do something. So
Somebody
like,
told me that before.
do you agree with if you're broke or if you have like no other options, like that's what you should resort to?
Oh, yo, y'all asking some good shit. I'm so proud of y'all.
Thank you.
I'm gagging with y'all. Y'all asking some good shit. That is such a good question. That is such a good question because it puts you in such a slippery slope. I know, and I know that it does that for some girls too, right? Because on one hand, it's inevitable for you to go through things in life.
Yeah,
everybody
absolutely.
go through situations of being broke, down on their dick, down on their luck, not in the position where they want to be at in their life. And then on one hand, when you're being fed these things, in your mind is like, well, should I go sell it?
Yeah.
Should I put a price tag on it? Should I go and do this? I think, for me, I think when people are saying that, it is for those girls that are actively out there living a wild lifestyle.
Like they're already kind of doing it.
They're
in a way
already out there doing it in a sense. Right? Everybody has sex.
Okay.
Everybody has done it. I don't think that slogan or that phrase is for girls who are just casually having sex or in relationships. I think that is for girls who are actively outside.
Already living a
and
fast
so
lifestyle.
that phrase is, if they're getting something out of you, you need to be getting something out of them.
Okay.
I don't think that slogan is for everyday girls who work hard, may go through different situations in their life, may go through different struggles in their life.
Yeah.
That's not for them. Because everybody is not going to put a price tag on their vagina.
Okay.
And still be able to learn, go through struggles, be broke. I don't think that applies for those girls.
Okay.
I think those is like girls gone wild.
Yeah.
And so if you're doing it, you might as well get paid for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I done told one of my friends that, girl, you might as well go ahead. Yeah, you better get you
Facts.
better get you a couple bands behind that.
Because guess what? He laying down. Hey,
Yeah.
So
I have a light bill. I have a car
Wait,
note.
I have a question because I know you probably get asked this a lot. How do you point out
a man that's gay?
Oh, everybody be wanting to know that. And you know what's so crazy? I was talking to one of my good friends the other day. I can't necessarily write it down.
It's a
and give
superpower.
it to you because it's something that you can't just pinpoint and say, because I may give you this sauce and then it don't work that way.
Yeah.
The soup tastes different. I may give it to you this way and it's still, but from personal experience, I was talking to one of my good friends. We still roll dogs still to this day.
Yeah.
I met her when I was in 9th grade. Her name is Dasha Quia. And we was having lunch and she wanted to know, she said, what is a way that you know from experience? Me personally, it's the guys that get around gay guys and they are discombobulated, angry, don't want to be there. From experience, I lost my virginity to a guy like that. That was like, I don't want to be around gays. I don't like faggots. I don't want to be around sissies. And behind closed doors, it was a whole different thing.
Yes.
So I think that's always just a facade to put on so that people could just see you in one way.
Okay.
And again, I do understand, just like I was telling Dasha, I've met certain guys that have never been around gay guys in their life, right? Because sometimes we could do a lot. We could be extra, we could have big personalities, and it may make them uncomfortable. I'm not talking about in that way. I'm talking about the guys who have a vivid, strong hate, always can't say
like
hello.
Get that sissy ass nigga out my
Yes.
face.
like you just
Those
saying
guys
stuff.
are always, if you was to sit 10 other gay guys down right now, we would all say the same thing because I've been there, done that. It's usually a facade. It's always always a facade.
Because my thing is, why are you so uncomfortable with somebody who's not even worried about you? And half of the time, y'all be so uncomfortable, and they don't even be looking y'all way because you're not their type anyway.
And that's what it be. It's a facade. I have seen it over and over. And I'm like, oh wait, he gay? Oh wait, I'm talking to my homeboy. He like, oh yeah, I had a pee. I'm like, what is? It's always a facade. There's just it's a front that they put on.
So you said that you lost your virginity to a man that was like that. So I want to know, like, does that make, like, in private, does that make you feel a type of way, like, as a black man? Like, do you still talk to men who are secret in their sexuality?
Yo, they blowing me away with these questions.
Look, we all want to know. We all want to know.
So you asking me in essence, do I feel like I'm lowering my value dealing with a man who don't know who he is?
Absolutely.
Basically in private?
Yes.
Shit. Hey, yo, I'm gagging with y'all. I swear. I have not been gagged like this in a while. That's good journalism, and that's a good question.
It's journalism.
Oh.
Down.
Bye.
Yo. That's why.
I gotta send this to my professor.
Oh my gosh. That's what you majoring in?
Yeah, journalism.
Because that's a good. Do you know I'm 30 years old? I've maybe had one other person ask me that in my life. But the way you just worded it so quick and so fast, it's not written down. That's just off the dome.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's all about the follow-ups, and it's all about how you word it, like you said. Absolutely.
But to answer your question, I guess I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
I guess that's just something that I have to work on in my life. And I'm very mature.
Yeah.
But I think I have a liking for guys that are not flamboyant. And usually the guys that are not flamboyant are the guys that are on the low, the guys that do live a double life. And so I'm really attracted to street niggas. So
is it the chase that you like?
Oh, it's the chase.
Yes!
It's the chase. It's the masculinity. And so maybe those are things that I have to work on within myself. But it has had me in a chokehold since I was young. And I think too, what it is, street dudes usually like me.
Yes.
So I remind them of their baby mama. I remind them of the girls in the neighborhood. Usually when it comes to my community, you have to look a certain type of way. You have to dress a certain type of way. You have to be built a certain type of way. You have to have a certain type of look to you. When it comes to dudes that's in the street, they don't usually care at all. They don't care. They just take you how they are, how you are.
You never lied about that.
Yes.
You never lied.
I think that's why I also have a liking for them. And I'm going to be honest with you. I never fall in love. So it's always just more of a pleasure thing. It's never, because I'm not delusional as well.
So you've never been in love?
I've never been in love in my life.
You don't know what love feels like?
I've never been in love in my life.
Oh my God. It's one of the most delicate feelings in the world. Like it's exactly what I explained. Like you feel so soft. Like it's just like, you can't even look at them in a certain manner. Like it's just like you literally get an adrenaline rush in your heart. Like your heart is literally pumping every time you're around this person. When this person is calling your phone, it's just like you're answering the phone. Like you just feel so delicate, like a flower. Like I can't explain it. You have to experience love at least once in your life. Like,
but in this generation, as much as it's crazy as it sounds, it's hard to experience that. Like people don't know how to. For a person who has their things together, for a person who knows what they want, for instance, for me, you know how I am. Mm-hmm. You come over here, you gonna me telling a person off rip, baby, if we're not going on a date, then there's no reason for you to be texting me. Yeah. And if you don't know how to ask me out on a date, then there's no reason for you to be texting me. Me telling people that.
It sends them up in you.
It sends them on a frenzy. Like I just told them, you got to be 2 Chainz to come over here and talk to me. Like, no, I'm young, but I was raised by my grandmother. I was raised by my mother. I was raised by my godmother. I was raised by all women that are over the age of 50 who know what a man is supposed to do and look like when he treats you.
Yo, I'm so proud of these girls, y'all. I promise to God. I promise to God, clip my thing good so I can post this for y'all. Okay. Cause y'all so mature and so wise.
Thank you.
Gagging. Go ahead, though. Sorry.
That's fine.
I literally be telling people, like, I even be telling men, because like I said, I act in different manners with different men. It depends on what you bring out of me. But I don't tell a couple of men before, like, the bar was set so low for you that when you run into a female like me, you don't even know what to expect or how to take me, because these other females allowed so much from you or did not make you do these certain things. So now you feel like I'm asking for the most. Now you feel like I was having a conversation on another episode, and I was talking about somewhere, you know, if we're having sexual intercourse, how I feel like I should be able to rely on the person that I'm with. You know, like if we're having sexual intercourse, I should be able to rely on you. Like if I need something, for you to send me some money, or if I'm hungry, like for you to buy me some food. It's not that I can't do it myself. It's that if we're having sexual intercourse and we're together intimately, or we're doing these in this manner, I just feel like you should want to do that. Like that should be a given.
Yes,
automatically.
I agree.
And the guys went into a frenzy.
They was like, "Oh, you selling cat? Oh, that's selling pussy."
No, it's not the point. It's not the point.
That's not what she was saying. It's just the fact that men.
And I promise you was talking to young boys.
Yes.
Young boys.
Yes.
Because them is the only kind that would think like that.
Absolutely.
Because I promise, our guest that we just had, he probably would never agree with
No.
Yes, absolutely. And he was literally like, "So you fucking for food? So you doing this?" And I'm like, "No. If I'm giving my body to you, if I'm comfortable enough to do this with you and lay down with you, I should also feel comfortable enough to ask you for something if I need it. If I felt comfortable enough to lay in a sacred space and let you come into my temple," as Rabaya would say, like, my body is my temple.
Absolutely.
So if I lay down and let you do this with me in my temple, in my sacred space, I feel like I should be able to rely on you for this if I need it. Like, so it's not that I feel like, I'm looking at this as transactional. No, I'm not selling cat. I'm not doing OnlyFans. But if I need some and you have it, why would you not want to give it to me? Like, so that's just me personally.
Yo, oh my God. I'm so proud of y'all. I promise to God, y'all probably think I'm exaggerating. Because you know what it is? I think I have met so many older girls, right, that don't even have a piece of y'all mindset.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from life to journalism to entrepreneurship to working and so it's just amazing to see that both of y'all have such a good mindset. Do you not know how many girls, again, you're gonna live and learn,
Yeah.
and you're gonna meet a lot of good guys and you're gonna meet a lot of fuck niggas, so you have to continue to keep living.
Yes.
But for you ladies to at least have the foundation, because a lot of girls are missing the foundation.
Yeah.
For you to at least have the foundation to how you're supposed to be treated, how you're supposed to be taken care of, the man that is supposed to be connected to you, that's amazing to me. I think that's a beautiful thing. And I want y'all to keep that mindset.
And I thank you for that, because what a lot of people don't know when they watch our podcast, they see our friendship, and people who judge, of course, they watch it and be like, "Oh, well, Embrielle is trying to tear Rabaya down, or Rabaya is trying to act like she's this person." What people don't understand, and I thank you for like pointing out our friendship and the growth in us, because we started off not liking each other. We wanted to fight each other.
Wow.
I wanted to
tell me about that.
We wanted to fight each other over a boy.
It was over a nigga, and we were young, so that's why I said, like, when we both got, like, I'm glad that she was mature enough to reach out to me to want to be my friend, and I was like one of those females.
My friend.
Yeah, like I was one of those females who was just like, "Why you want to talk to me? Like, I want to fight you," and we just grew. So that's why I said, like, we grew together. Like this is not my friend. This is my sister. Like,
from Christ to everything.
Wow.
We
Ooh, you gave me a little
together.
piece of chill. I don't know why, because I don't even get chills. But if y'all, and you know, I see a lot of y'all in Poor Minds. And I don't know if y'all familiar with the podcast Poor Minds.
she just sitting. She just sitting to me.
I did their podcast too. They're older girls, but they fly. They're humble. And they just got a BET special. But this is the thing. Poor Minds has been doing that for a long time. And if you ladies keep that connection and don't let nobody tell what y'all got going on, y'all are going to reach for the stars.
Absolutely.
Y'all just have to stay consistent in what it is that y'all doing and keep communication.
Yes.
When I was talking to Poor Minds, they said that's what they do, because things are going to happen, especially with girls.
Yes.
Some people may take it the wrong way. Some people may get offended by what's being said. You have to keep that line of communication. And if y'all keep that line of communication, y'all are going to be amazing. And, you know, I love this. This is good today. You know what you have to do too? So, for example, one of my good friends is Saucy Santana. This is my road dog.
Yeah.
A lot of people make comparisons with us, right? And I only thought they did it to me. Like when I'm certain places here and there, they'll be like, "Oh my goodness, Saucy Santana," and I had to say, "No, baby, I'm Big Sexy."
Yeah.
And so I only thought they was doing it to me. But when I talked to him one day, he said, "Why I met this lady in the airport and she kept saying Big Sexy, Big Sexy," and I turned around and said, "I'm not Big Sexy." But I was telling him, I said, one day this lady says to me, and I had to check her. She says, "Oh yeah, I like you better than Santana, and you look better than him."
Oh, right? We don't do that. We don't allow that.
I had to immediately check. And this is the thing. This is how life works. You make her feel like that. You may have some people that think that Santana look better than me and dress better than me. That is fine. That is your opinion. But I'm saying that to say the way we're going to keep our brotherhood tight, we don't allow that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right in there, I check that, babe. Don't say that. Because my brother is very handsome. Yeah. And I leave it right in there. Back to what I'm doing. Because what happens is people will bring strife in between what y'all have going on. And they'll compare y'all. And when they do it enough, it'll cause strife in what y'all have going on. So you got to nip that in the bud because y'all have something good on y'all hands. Yeah. I see poor minds in y'all. Look, the setup, everything, the maturity.
She literally said that. She said, they remind me. She was like, "We gotta look at a podcast. They remind me so much."
Are you fucking serious?
Yes, I just
really?
I sent it to her like dang near 3 days ago. I literally was like, "Oh my god, this is us. Like we have to study their podcast more." Like
we literally watched a half a day episode just to like.
Wow, and they humble and they been doing it for a long. Y'all are amazing, and you know what's the difference too? What they was telling me one day because I did the walk video with them.
Yeah,
and they was saying the difference between us and a lot of other podcasts that come out. We started it both in the same place.
Yep.
We didn't both, and it's the same with y'all. I see it.
Yep.
We didn't both come in it as being celebrities with egos because that's what happens too.
Yep.
If you had already been famous, if she had already been famous, the egos would have been through the roof.
Yeah.
But y'all both had humble beginnings. So y'all, you know she needs you and you need her.
Absolutely.
That's where y'all at with it right now. And y'all have to keep that mindset. So when things happen, you call each other up, sister, what's wrong? No, bitch, I didn't even mean it that way. Yeah. No, this is what was said. So if y'all keep that line of communication, y'all going to the top. Cause I love
we gotta stop. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, that's
for real.
She a crybaby.
Like you saying that, just like she knows I'm not gonna get emotional or nothing like that. But this is my sister. Like when I don't got nobody else, I have her. So
okay, don't cry because you gonna make me cry.
I'm
so
not.
Y'all can go to the top for real. Cause y'all these girls so motherfucking. Y'all giving me. Let me tell you something. I'm talking to people all day, every day.
Yeah.
I don't never get. I'm not saying it in an arrogant way, but people don't just give me chills. Yeah. I'm the person that gives out the chills. As I'm sitting here just listening to y'all, because you wouldn't even understand how many women I meet on a daily basis. I'm talking about 30, 35, 40 that don't have y'all mindset. Yeah. I'm sitting here listening to y'all. I'm like, what the fuck?
You want chills?
No way these girls is.
If you want chills, hear her pray.
Wow, really? How long y'all know each other?
Well, we 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
2019 is when we was having our little debacle, and then one time she came over my house. This is how we really knew. She came over my house one time, and I didn't know that she was going through none of this. I was going through my own stuff. Like I was embarrassed of what my situation was at the time. My mom, and I was just telling her like, please don't judge me. Like, you're free to come over. And she came over, and one day she was I seen it in her eyes. Like she didn't have to say, like she literally said nothing. We had just came from the pool, but I seen it in her eyes. I'm like, what's wrong? And she wasn't telling me nothing, and I just prayed with her. And when I started praying with her at the end, I seen her break down, like everything that she was holding in, she broke down. And it's like that every time me and her pray together, honestly.
It's literally like, it's just like a feeling of, man, I don't even want to get into it. That's a whole, but it's just like, you pray with her. Like, you know how, like, don't get me wrong, like some people you can pray with, you just be like, amen, like that was a good prayer. But literally praying with her, like, I'm not a big crier, but literally every time I pray with her, I cry. It's like a feeling is relieved off of my shoulders, like any rock or any boulder that's been on my shoulders.
Y'all keep that sisterhood. Because just imagine, y'all, you got to think about it in this way. And that's why even with that mindset, with dealing with guys, again, y'all gonna like guys, y'all gonna meet guys that y'all like, that you catch a vibe with. But if you keep that mindset to about 26 of really, he gotta come with it or get lost. Yeah. Otherwise, you in your bag. Oh, y'all are gonna gag with the results that y'all get with y'all life. I'm telling y'all remind me so much of Poor Minds, and that's just confirmation that you just fucking said that. And out of all podcasts, I say Poor Mind because it's the vibe they give me, and it's the vibe that y'all giving me, and it's the same thing, the setup, everything. I'm there for y'all.
Let us know if y'all want to go.
Oh, and you'll gag because they will. Keep grinding. You'll get. What? Remember this day. Remember this day. Keep grinding. Y'all gonna gag. They reach out one day because that's how they humble girls. I'm talking about regardless of what you may think that you see online, how a girl is set up. No, those girls are so fucking humble, and you'll gag. You gotta just keep grinding, doing what y'all doing. Investing. When you working, taking money out your check, putting it to the side. This is for the studio time. This is for the podcast. This is for this. Y'all gotta keep doing that.
Every time we get our paychecks from work, literally pays for this. Look, every time we get paid.
So just know we love y'all.
Yeah.
Go ahead and book the studio. Every LB.
I am Rebaya Knight,
and we're here with
Big Sexy Official, baby.
Yeah.
Down. Period.
Oh, I love
This is so good.
Yeah.
Clip me right, because I want to clip about the niggas. That's going. I'm serious. That's gonna go up. I'm telling you what I know. I love this though, y'all. Keep grinding. This is amazing. Do you not know how many girls? Again, that's why I love Atlanta. This is the beauty in Atlanta.
Yes.
Because you could come here, or if you were already here, it's so much motivation. It's so many podcasts, musicians, artists, just so much things going on to motivate you if you really get in your bag and stay consistent.